Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, March 31st, 2025. This is kind of a morning update I wanted to make about the upcoming days of severe weather. We did have a large risk of severe weather yesterday that did produce in some locations, bringing tornadoes, wind, and hail. National Weather Service crews will be out to survey damage. I may not post an update, but you want to watch out to see how those tornadoes that did happen get rated. This is today, March 31st outlook, day one. We see there are some storms moving across Alabama and over to Louisiana right now. We do have very few severe warnings. We do have a large severe thunderstorm watch, that's this pink, and then a few warnings in Louisiana, New Orleans, you were under one. So right now we're not expecting anything too bad from this line, but later, even further east and southeast, we will see some more storms redevelop and have these existing storms strengthen, which is why that enhanced risk is needed. So looking at a model, I just wanted to stay on the same model the whole time. So you can see these storms where they're currently moving across in the Dixie Alley. Those will move southeast. And then eventually have more develop closer to South Carolina and North Carolina, up the East Coast where you have that risk moving to this afternoon and evening. So please stay weather aware, have ways to receive warnings, and then seek shelter if necessary. That will kind of move off the East Coast with some rain in the north, just some general rain in the Northeast. We have a risk of severe weather tomorrow. Just a large slight risk throughout the Midwest, stretching from southwestern Wisconsin into Texas. We will see storms develop. And this isn't looking like a huge event, and this is not the best model for this, but see some of these storms try to fire up. All threats are in play. But our bigger chance of severe weather from that system comes on Wednesday, where we have this very large enhanced and slight risk. This looks very similar to yesterday, Sunday. Michigan down to Texas. Huge wind risk. Looking like a very potentially dangerous day, so you need to watch that closely. We'll see these storms develop Wednesday afternoon throughout the Midwest. It turns into a line again as it enters Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky. Then we just see the system slow down, kind of stall out, and send repeated rounds of severe weather. We already have a day 4 risk in place for parts of the country again. And that system just keeps bringing rounds of these storms throughout the same locations. And then it just looks like flooding will become a big risk. Even when we're not seeing severe weather out of these rounds, we're just seeing a lot of heavy rain. See, it just kind of trains along the same place for days. And then eventually, finally, that kind of moves off the coast by this weekend, or especially early next week. But this is the rain expected in the next 7 days. Look at this. You can see where the heaviest is. Here's the key. We have some yellow, so that's showing up to 15 inches of rain possible over these localized areas that get these downpours over and over again. We don't usually see these types of amounts unless they're with like a tropical system. So please, if you are driving and encounter flooded roadways, turn around, don't drown. This could be a very dangerous flooding situation. And then just if you're anywhere in these purples, you're still expecting over about 2 inches of rain, so that's enough to cause some minor flooding over an already saturated ground. But I know some of these areas are dry, so could use some of this rain. Just it can be too much at once, so please watch that. Even when we're not experiencing severe weather in form of tornadoes, hail, or wind, we can still just see some heavy rainfall. So that's just a little bit of a quick update I wanted to make. I won't be able to make many over the next few days. It's my spring break. I'll be headed to St. Louis, but I'll keep you updated if I can. Otherwise, check out the channels and the links in the description and pay attention to local meteorologists for more often updates. And have fun, stay safe, have a great week. Thanks for watching. Bye.